So you're doing a tarot reading. You pick the best spread, you know the cards that you're going to pick, and then now you're shuffling and shuffling, and then it's time to pick the cards, and you freeze because it's like, how do I know if I'm picking the right card or not? And it can be a bit scary, but don't worry, I'm here to help you out.
Hi, I'm Mikey from Tarot Singapore Online. I teach tarot. Today we're going to talk about how to pick the cards during a tarot reading itself. There is one way that I do not recommend you pick cards because I feel like it's not very useful. Stay tuned for that. So before you actually pick the card, make sure that you kind of shuffle the cards really well because you don't want cards that are like exactly the same as the last reading coming out again and again. If it does, it could be a sign, but usually it could be that you just haven't really shuffled your cards really well. So one way I do recommend to make sure that the cards that you pick are pretty random is that once you're done with shuffling, lay it out as a fan and pick from the spread itself. So what's happening here is that you're actually picking randomly, but of course some people might feel very scared. Which one should I pick? What I want you to do is just clear your mind, look at the cards, and just pick one. Exactly, just pick one. Think about what you're picking the card for. So for example, if this spread is for the past, you think about, I'm picking a card for the past, and then you pick it up, and then you just put it on the table without opening it for now, and then you pick the rest of the cards. So that's what I recommend, fanning them out. Another way that you can pick card is basically if you don't have a lot of table space. So personally for me, my table is messy as hell. So what I do is after shuffling, I'll just fan it out on one hand. I think about the questions, I randomly pull. At this stage, I don't really care. I don't really have to be like, which one is the one I want to pick, because I just don't really care enough about that. I know that whatever I pick is the cards that needs to come out. So another way that you can pick, if you know, right, picking a card, it gives you a bit of anxiety. What I want you to do is pick a number and then count. So for example, let's pick 7. My favorite number is 7. It's like after shuffling, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th card is the card that you want to pick. So it does take a bit of time because basically you're counting multiple times, but this is a way for you to feel less anxious, because if you have anxiety, it might be quite difficult for you to actually pick the cards during the session. So having a number in mind and then like counting it on and then picking the cards might work for you. So I told you guys that there's one way I do not recommend picking your cards. If you want to do it this way, I'm fine as well, but for me it's just like I don't feel that it actually gives you the randomized cards that you want. So what I've seen it on some people's channels as well. So what happened is that after shuffling, they just start opening the cards one by one, and I don't recommend this because I feel that a lot of times people do not like shuffle the cards really well, which means that sometimes the order of the cards that come out can be exactly the same as what was from the last reading. Of course, you can say that this is a sign that you know what, the cards need to come out again, but I just feel that it's just terrible shuffling that is causing this. So you might get a reading that is just like contaminated by the last reading because you did not shuffle well enough. So that is one of the ways that I do not recommend shuffling the cards. So in the comments below, let me know how you pick your tarot cards, or if you have some special way that you pick cards, let me know as well. I'm very excited to learn. If you're interested in tarot, you can check out my other videos on how to read tarot. In the video, I teach you the step-by-step method to read tarot, and you can just give it a try as well. And if you like my video, go subscribe somewhere. Go subscribe, and then you will get notifications when new videos come up. So I will see you next time. Bye bye.